Hi, I'm Karen Lance with Sacred Quilt, and today I'm going to take a peek at my friend Kathy's sewing room. Come along. Hey, I'm here with my friend Kathy, and we've just started in her sewing space to see what it's like, and it's great. She's got an iron, she has cabinets, she has the machine. It's really nice and bright, and Kathy's going to tell us a little bit more about it.
Okay, well, this is the area that the magic happens for the most part.
We hope,
Oh,
right?
well,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
whether good magic or bad
Yeah.
magic, we don't know. Um, I like it here because this window faces the street,
Yes.
and I'm the little old lady who looks out the window at whoever's passing by. But you get a lot of natural light, a little heat this time of year, um, but a lot of really good light.
Okay.
So this is my cutting.
Yeah.
I'm a sit-down cutter.
Okay.
I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm a sit-down cutter.
Yeah.
And so cutting here, sewing here.
Okay.
Usually on my table, I have uh, the bins full of whatever it is I'm working on.
Okay.
The top bin is the current quilt I'm working on, so extra pieces of fabric because I'm always short when I cut. And the bottom bin is the block of the month. So I still am due for August, but that is the Kona block of the month.
And then Home Depot table. I
Home
have two
Depot
of them.
table. Yeah. And things go under the table as needed. Usually, when you walk in the door, there's always a pile of something.
Yes.
Right. So I have a pile of blocks that I'm currently making. So they've just been ironed and they're sitting there. Thread of all different colors. So when I'm looking for thread, that's where I go. And this is drawers of batiks. And I have a couple more over here. Batiks are my guilty pleasure. And that's why I'm working on one now to try to use it up.
Use them up. And then your design process, you had said, I interviewed you for the book, and you had said you see fabric that you like, it's on sale, and you buy it.
Yes.
And then you design something.
Yes.
Okay.
And in fact, the way I organize my fabric, a lot of times I'm buying from a collection, and I try to keep those fabrics together.
Okay.
I know there are a lot of people who organize by color. I don't so much. I organize by the collection.
Yes.
So, like one of my guilty pleasures was Tim Holtz Warehouse Fabrics. I think I made 4 quilts out of the combination of those, one for each of my children and 2 for me.
Yeah.
Because I love the collection. So every time I saw it on sale, I'd buy a yard or 2 of what it was. So I may end up behind the collection of the year because it has to be on sale. But if I like it, I keep my eye on it until it moves into that sale category.
Yeah.
I like kits. I do.
And do you make the kit as it's designed?
Most of the time. I have one that I'm displaying at a quilt show in September that is totally different. I just love the fabric, and when it came time to make it, I looked at the design and did not love it. So I found another way to use the fabric. But most of the time, I do.
Okay.
I may alter it a little bit, like the borders, or maybe put in sashing. But yeah, usually it's an appeal of the fabric and the design, which is why I buy it.
Yeah. Nice.
So it is not clear that I would do something out of the box with it, except that one exception. These are called Alex drawers from IKEA. And I'm slowly moving into these drawers, so not absolutely all of them are.
Are they made of wood? They're really nice.
So I have my goal for the end of the year is to come up with 2 good patterns for fat quarters because I have random fat quarters. My husband believes that if you go into a shop, a small new shop, you should buy something. And fat quarters apparently are the easiest things to look at a group and pull 5
Yes.
or 10, right?
Yes.
But then you end up with fat quarters and fat quarters.
Okay.
Solids. I have a lot of fat quarters. That's all I'm saying. So in the top drawers are narrower. That usually has notions. My piecing thread is in there. I've got pins and art supplies in that one. I have solids. I'm trying to collect my solids together because I just made a rainbow pyramid quilt for my daughter, and it used up a lot of solids. So I have a lot of bits of solids, which need to be combined in a color story, and then I can start thinking about what else I want to do with them once I see what I have left.
Yeah.
I have most of my rulers
Okay.
up on pegboard. That's an IKEA product too. I have some that don't have holes in them, and I actually wish I could, because I'm the kind of person, if I can't see it, it doesn't exist. And I have to keep things visually in front of me, or else I will end up buying it again, and that's a dangerous thing. So we don't want to do that. So when I look at something that has calls for a specialty ruler, like for Drunkard's Path or Flying Geese, I know I have the tool that I need already. And even though it may say at the bottom, you may want to use this ruler, I've already got the ruler.
Okay.
So I have to make sure of that.
Nice. And then your iron. So you sew over here, and this forces you to get up and walk over there?
It's a really big deal with the log cabins too, because every round you have to iron, right? And these are half log cabins, so you sew 2 seams, you get up and iron. So that's an all-day process.
Okay.
And it's a very good process, because quilts that don't require that, you get stiff. So yeah, it's purposely on that end.
Okay.
But in here, this is where I kept my orphan blocks for a long time, until I got too many orphan blocks and had to put them in a bin.
Yeah.
And those, I'm not real sure.
Okay.
It's bigger pieces of fabric, but it's not the quality. It's what I bought when I was getting back into quilting.
Okay.
And it's not quite the quality that I want.
Yeah.
But I may use it, because you don't know. So I'm not real sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm getting there for that one.
Okay.
The top cabinets are where my background fabrics are. And I just finished reorganizing them or refolding them. So those are all my white background fabrics, or light. And on that side are the grays, blacks, navy blues. And I'm starting to collect grunges when they're on sale.
Nice. I like those too.
I do. Texture is wonderful, isn't it? I started doing some folding onto comic book boards. These are half boards. That's half yard, quarter yard to half yard. And these are yard pluses. But I actually don't like the comic book boards. I think they're too flimsy for me. And they will bend over if you don't have them propped up. So I'm not going to unfold them. But I went to ruler folding.
Okay. And is that on your long ruler that you wrap it around? Okay.
Yeah. And that's my long folding.
Okay.
That's why I say I'm almost out of room.
Oops.
And over here, I don't buy them anymore. This is my pre-cuts.
Oh.
Which I love. Some I've put together, like this was a collection that it's called Desert Oasis that I really liked. I bought the pieces and I'm keeping them together. I just wrapped them in some ribbon. Um, I have a plan for the layer cakes, but that may be my December project, is just sitting down and doing something with them, because I won't ever buy them again.
Yeah.
But so once I use them up, they're gone.
Yeah.
Early back into quilting. When I stopped quilting, there were no such things as pre-cuts. So when I came back, I'm going, oh, what are these wonderful things? I have very specific things I ask for Christmas these days. And my family comes through. I was in love with Allison Glass. And I have a lot of some Allison Glass collections. And I have a plan for those. I guess one of the things I can say is that I do have a plan for a lot of these, and I write them down. I have a journal that I keep, and so I do specifically write down what I'm looking to do this year. That'll last me into the first quarter of next year. And as new ideas come up, or matches between patterns and fabric come up, I write them down, because I'll forget them if I don't.
Yes. Yeah.
And current patterns, sometimes I like patterns just to see how they did it, because you're looking at it and you're going, I'm not sure how I would have mechanically done it. Yeah. And so I have a lot that are PDFs on my iPad, but I like physical copies too.
Yes.
These are art bin boxes, and I was suffering from leftover jelly roll strips. You use half of them and you don't use the light ones or the dark ones. So I got these, and they're split into colors. So I have the red, the peachy orange, the black, the blues, the greens.
Okay.
We have a quilt chat coming up that Donna is doing on scrap quilts. And she wants us to bring 6.5-inch scrap quilts. So my goal is to identify, I have a couple of candidates, 6.5-inch blocks that take jelly rolls, and just sit down and use just these.
Yeah.
And see what I can come up with.
And where'd you get the art crates, the art bins there?
Amazon.
Okay.
And you have to be careful, because there are cheaper ones, but they're only like 13 inches, and you would fold it 4 times. These are big enough to hold folded in half strip. So I decided, it depends on how much space you have to stack.
Yeah.
So I went on and got the big ones.
And so what is your favorite thing about the room? What was the thing you did the best?
The cabinets.
The cabinets.
They were the best. I know there's a big conversation about IKEA, and because they have a lot of solutions for storage. A lot of people like the calyx, which I think that's what the bookcase is. But to me, I need to have something that closes, right? Because there's a lot of sun in here, especially on this end. These are kitchen cabinets. They're pantry cabinets, and they are actually suspended from a rail that's in the wall, right? So it's not self-supporting, because those can bend. Fabric is very heavy, and those can kind of warp. So I got the kitchen cabinets, and you can get them with glass doors or whatever. But this was my best deal, and having them professionally installed by the guys who were working around the house was my best deal, I think.
And then if you had to redo something, rethinking it, is there anything you might change?
This, I think, is not efficiently used space. And I'm going to get there. I don't know what's going to go in here. But the old bookcases, there's one there and there's one here, and I don't think those are the best uses of space. If I had to really rethink something, what I need to do is get rid of all my old magazines. because there's space dedicated to them. And I'm not sure I'm ever going to look at them again.
Yeah.
But I have Quilters Newsletter magazines from the 90s. Yeah.
Okay.
And they need to move on.
Yeah.
But I don't know that anybody particularly wants them. And I would be sad to lose them. But I should do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that space is well used.
Do you have any quilts you want to show us? Okay.
This one is one of my favorite designers right now is Robin Pickens. And this is one of her designs.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Bar hop. And the fabric is Jason Yenter in the beginning.
And you quilted it?
No. I send them out.
Okay.
I had a brilliant edge-to-edge quilter who has left for sick family. He had to move. And I'm going to miss him. I don't know how the new person's going to be, but she's got one of my quilts and we'll see.
Okay.
But this is one of my favorites right now.
It's beautiful.
And
you don't have to dismantle this for the holidays. There's no tree in here. There's no dining room table that gets set up in here. No. Okay.
And if the niece and nephew come, the door is closed.
Oh. Okay.
Because sewing can be dangerous for children.
Yes.
This is what I found out when mine were little. You don't want, and pets.
Yeah.
So no, I close it all.
Okay.
Or I bring my mother-in-law or sister-in-law in and we entertain in here.
Okay.
And football or whatever's out there.
Yeah.
So that's the way we're working.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Kathy.
Oh, you're
this
welcome.
Is great to see your space, and that you were able to do this, after not sewing for so many years when your children were smaller.
Yeah.
So it's great to see what you did with it. And I mean, you make huge quilts and you're very prolific with them. So it's wonderful to see where they all get created.
Okay. Well, thank you. It was great having you.
Thanks for coming along today. Remember, you can pick up a copy of my book, The UFO Cure, on sacredquilt.com. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and remember, everyone can finish a quilt, even you.